Okay, so there's a big bit of information going on, and about Universal, obviously. And yes, it's true. The dun 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 is closing at USF. I'm so sad about it. Poor little. Don't miss our final escape. I was so sad. I was like, how can you get rid of a classic? And yeah, it's true. I saw the email and they sent me one, and I heard it from a friend at work, and I was like, no way. And then when I went home that night, after I got off and checked my email, there it was. Their last voyage, January 2nd, 2012. Unless the world ends before that, or whenever that's supposed to happen. I don't freaking know. Ugh. That's just loud at people that, say that. Anyway, so yes, on January 2nd, 2012, Captain Jake's going on his last adventure to the unknown, being a shark victimized attack, which you pretty much know what's going to happen, but it's just sad because they're getting rid of all of Amity. It's not just Jaws, it's all of Amity, and I really am going to miss it. I love that ride. I always thought that the first thing that would go would be Twister, Ride It Out, which is a great ride. I love it, I do, but at the same time, it's maybe possibly slightly one of the not so hottest rides that they have there. Possibly. I don't want to say anything bad about Universal. I love it so much, and they do such a great job with everything. So I trust them on this decision, but at the same time, I'm a bit sad about it. I really am. I love that ride. It's such a classic. That's like... that's like if you have something that you're known for, and then you get rid of it. Like if you're a Ford dealership, and you don't sell any Mustangs on your lot, and it's like you don't even have them on the lot. It's like, really? Or you don't have any trucks or anything like that. I'm like, you're Ford. This is what you sell. That's your sports car. You sell trucks, and you don't have it. What? And Universal is like, it's Jaws. It's always been at the park. It was one of the first rides that they had there. When they built the park, it was there. It was that and Twister and King Kong, E.T., Hanna-Barbera, I think, was there as well. So yeah, those were like the original rides, and then it's sad. It really is. Okay, but as well, if you can go, January 2nd at 9 o'clock is the last voyage. Yes. So sad. So I'm definitely going to be able to go. I'm going to sometime in December. And I'll ride it one last time. But as well, they have huge news. They announced a few days ago that Universal Studios Hollywood, surprise, surprise, is going to be getting the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. They're going to be redoing that. They're going to get Hogwarts Castle and the whole shebang. I doubt they'll have any kind of like Dragon's Challenge or Dueling Dragons, however you'd like to put it personally. I've been such an old fan, I put the Dragon's Challenge. But anyway, I doubt they'll have that. But yes, they did a few days ago officially announce that it is going to be at Universal Studios Hollywood. They're going to start construction on it soon. And moving back to Universal Orlando, still on the topic of the Wizarding World, they have decided to do what was rumored, and people have been talking about them expanding on the Wizarding World here, and yeah, they officially announced a few days ago they are going to be expanding to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. So, there was always, I've heard for the past couple months, I think ever since the summer, they were talking about, well, think about it, Ollivanders and stuff like that, that's technically in Diagon Alley, and it's not necessarily in Hogsmeade, and so they don't have Diagon Alley, but I did talk to some of the people who work there, and they told me, I was like, technically, shouldn't there be Diagon Alley? And he was just like, I don't know. I'm not sure if he really knew, but he couldn't answer the question for some reason, so I'm not sure if they've been talking about this for a long time. I'm sure they've probably been planning on it. They just wanted to put the Wizarding World out there and see how much money it would make, and then pretty much move on from there, which, of course, by the amount that's made, they're like, okay. Now, they've been talking about possibly putting it where AMD is. Now, if you look at the map, though, which I cannot show you, I'm so sorry, I don't have the editing program on this computer. I don't have either program. I don't have the video program to run these, and I don't even have the editing program to add any captions in or anything like that. So I've got to get those. Anyway, though, on the map, the Wizarding World is over here for Islands of Adventure, and then right across from it is Twister. But then you have to go way up to get to Amity Island, so it's not like it's right there, which would work out if it was, but it's not. So they maybe have been talking about turning the Amity Island into the Wizarding World, the Diagon Alley, or whatever they're going to expand it to. I couldn't see that, though. I know they're also, were originally talking about, as soon as the Wizarding World came out, they were talking about getting rid of the Lost Continent completely. Just none anymore. No Lost Continent, you know. No Sinbad, no Poseidon's Fury, any of that. And they were just going to make it Hogsmeade, or not Hogsmeade, but Diagon Alley and just the rest of the Wizarding World. So I could very strongly see them doing that. I kind of wish they wouldn't. I love the Lost Continent. It's really kind of nice. I love the atmosphere of it, but I guess they gotta do what they gotta do. They're gonna make a lot of money by adding this, so a lot more money, because people have already come to see the Wizarding World, and now they're gonna come back because they're like, oh gosh, yes, there's more to add. So I mean, the final movie's out, so there's not much. They don't want the hype to go down for Harry Potter, so they're like, okay, we gotta add more stuff to keep the fans completely roused. So they're adding that, and you know, it's gonna be very interesting to see what comes. I can't believe they're getting rid of. Can't believe it. Thought for sure that Twister would be the next one, which I don't hate Twister. I just it's a bit older, and I could see them possibly. Oh, but yes, yeah. For replacing this, so yeah, there's rumors that it could be the Wizarding World, or there's rumors that it could be something from Transformers. Which I guess was made by Universal. I always thought it was. Maybe it's Warner Brothers. Can't remember. If you guys know, if you want to leave a comment or something like that, just if you want. I don't really mind either way. I'll probably look it up. Anyway, though, so yeah, just a bit of news, keeping up with that, and thanks for watching, and I'll be having some more updates and reviews and stuff like that to come, probably. That's like that. I'll probably do one on Jaws before she goes for her final words. Anyway, I'll see you later.